The man tossed a $100 bill into his tea. When he fished the bill back out, the once crisp note had instantly turned into an old, worn one. Realizing this method worked, the brothers threw all the bills into the tea, then scooped them out and hung them on a clothesline, blow-drying them one by one. The reason they did this was because these bills were all newly made counterfeits. They believed that older-looking bills would be easier to pass off as genuine. To test if these counterfeit bills could be used, Jack went to a supermarket to shop. But as soon as the cashier took his fake bill, they instantly sensed something was off and grabbed Jack's arm, preventing him from leaving. Seeing that the situation had turned sour, his older brother quickly stepped in to help, pulling his younger brother as they ran for their lives. Finally, the brothers ran into a narrow alley, shaking off the group of people behind them. They couldn't believe that the counterfeit bills they had painstakingly made could be identified so quickly. But the brothers had no intention of giving up. Learning from this failure, they realized that the main reason for their failure was the paper. The paper used for real bills is a type of cotton-based paper with a completely different feel from other papers. This led to the cashier immediately determining that their bills were fake just by touching them. So the brothers started looking everywhere for similar paper. They finally found similar paper in a magazine. They also discovered that by putting two sheets of paper together, not only did it feel very similar, but the thickness was also very close to real bills. They bleached the paper, printed on both sides separately, punched holes in the front to add security strips, and finally glued them together, forming a perfect sandwich structure for the banknotes. Having solved the paper problem, they had to tackle the second issue, the color-changing ink on the bills. That's when Jack came up with an idea. Using store-bought metallic paint and ink, he mixed a color-changing effect that was realistic enough to pass as genuine. Then, he brushed a layer of clear varnish over the bills. After completing all these steps, to verify the quality of their latest counterfeits, they once again went to that street-side store. This time, to prevent getting caught again, the two held hands for an easy escape. As the older brother handed over the money, their hearts were in their throats, afraid that they would fail again. But to their surprise, they unintentionally ended up with a bottle of soda and some change in their hands.